Hopefully the volume sounds good on the music. I think it should be fine. Yeah, that should be good. Anyway, good evening. This is KRanime. I was just getting some orange juice. But I figured, like, it's funny because, like, on the browser, it's like, would you like to install Steam? It's like, I have Steam installed. But, I figured I'd do something a little bit different. I figured that, you know, it's been a year of gaming and streaming and stuff. But I don't really reflect on the games I play, sometimes. I don't do, like, you know, I'm not like those content creators that do like an end of year review normally. But today I was like not sure what to stream tonight, and I picked up like 6 new games, and I was like, you know what? Let me see what my year looked like on Steam at the very least. Because obviously we could talk about games I played outside of Steam, like Final Fantasy 16, Tears of the Kingdom, Honkai Star Rail, and a lot of Honkai Star Rail. Or like games I play like off stream, like Fate Grand Order, a lot more like Fate Grand Order, Nikkei. I started, what's it called? Tower of God, I think. That on Google's Play, as well. Azure Lane. But like I figure like this would be like a good representation of like the things I basically do on Steam. On stream for the most part is I played a lot of games from like my Steam library, whether that's on our group channel at Creators Against Normalcy on Sundays, or you know I just randomly decide to stream it when I'm not playing a gacha game on you know on my Twitch. So I figured this would be a nice little relaxing kind of highlight reel of the year. Because it has, you know, like, I've apparently played 56 games, it says. I played 56 games. And I'm 50-50 with, like, mouse and keyboard with controller, but that's, like, that just makes sense. And 56 games is a lot of games, especially 21 new ones, so it'd be nice to kind of go down memory lane and to really see what we've been playing, you know. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. Like I guess this is the KRanime my own game awards with special shout outs to the games that are not on here, which I do have a library for, which you guys won't be able to see because you know, stuff. Like for shoutouts to non-Steam games that I played this year: Final Fantasy 14 Online, Genshin Impact, Honkai Impact 3rd, Honkai Star Rail, Minecraft, Nikkei, and Palia. To name a few of them. See if my game utilities will include others. Let's add in their what have we done? Oh yeah, we've done quite a few randomizers, including Link to the Past, Super Metroid, for normal, you know, Fate Grand Order, both JP and NA. Let's add those into there. Tower of God randomly. I did the Google Play Games beta. I would say Holocure, but you know, I do that one. Yeah, so like, yeah, let's dive into it. So apparently, I have played 21 new games, which doesn't surprise me. If you must know, I might buy like, I probably buy on average like 50 games a year, give or take. So like, I'm averaging like 4 games a month, give or take, more or less, usually. Obviously more so during like holidays, like at the beginning and ends of the year, and like some obviously birthday related ones. But like, you know, I'm known to pick up a new game release here and there, although I've been cutting back. I don't really care about the achievements that much. 283 achievements unlocked. Woo, I could do that playing visual novels all day. Not a big deal. And obviously, like, I'm pretty 50-50 when it comes to playing mouse and keyboard or playing with controller. There's some games I was supposed to play with controller, but that means nothing as much either. But I think it's interesting that I usually, on average, will be playing games that I have already played the years prior. I wonder if it changes year to year. Like, I could change this to 2022. We could do, like, a quick comparison, like, later to see if, like, that number looks about right. But let's get into it. Oh, yeah. I think that's one of the big ones. Power Wash Simulator was a large, like, little... I basically beat, like, the main story campaign of Power Wash Simulator. That game's a very, very fun. Just, like, it's fun to just clean things with a power washer, like, simulate it. Yeah, so, like, I'll say that's pretty good, in general. Holocure, obviously Holocure had its Steam release debut this year. I was playing it even before it was out on Steam, so the fact that like our saves and everything like carried over relatively flawlessly for myself. I can't speak for everybody, but for the most part it did for a lot of people. But I do know there were some issues for some people. Holocure, a fantastic game, very fun. Hollow Knight, always a good time in general. I wonder if I could click on any of these for more information. I can't go on those, but I can click on these things. But I guess this will bring you. Let me see if this brings you to. Oh no, it actually brings up like how many days I played it. Yeah, my October was essentially all Power Wash Simulator, which doesn't surprise me. This is I first played in October. It says it's 22 hours of my total playtime. Cool. Very fun game. Holocure 11%. 26 start was gets quote unquote started this year, but that's because version 0.6 came out this year. And I've been playing less and less, kind of. It's just been like busy. Hollow Knight's always a very big one, where it will crop up. I'll play it. I'll play a few sessions. I'll go back to. So like just in general, very good. I don't care about this one because it's like, oh, how do you compare? It's like, all the games I play, Steamy is 4. Yeah, most people just play the games they like playing. I don't think this is anything that's very big or different. Presented playtime anime fan arcade 2 had in games that were new releases. Game releases 2013. 16%. That they released more than 8 quote unquote classic games, aka games that are 8 or more years ago. 13%. I'd be curious to see what that entails. And then the games in the last 1 to 7 years is 71%. Then that's probably the most popular category for most people. I think it's interesting that I do have played a lot of games that are this year's releases. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can see what type of games I'm playing. Makes sense. Metroidvania is really high up there, like even outside the chart. It looks like open world survival craft, I guess. Roguelike deck builder, got music, party, and a little bit of Souls-like as a mix. I added one new friend. I think that's just as like making a new Steam account because he made his PC this year. Where we just looked at this. Literally, my October was Power Wash Simulator, and it was a great, relaxing time. I had a lot of fun. This is kind of cheating. Holocure, like wow, you unlocked 78 achievements. It's like, I came into the game with most of those achievements already unlocked. I ran out 6 new achievements in Hollow Knight, which kind of surprised. Oh, that's because like my first playthrough of Hollow Knight was on Nintendo Switch, so like, yeah, that is newer. We have T-Mod Loader here. A little bit of February and July. Unfortunately, July one didn't pick up as much as the February one because it kept crashing, or we couldn't log in, or we couldn't sync up together. So because of all those like reasons, like we had to abandon our T-Mod session. Just sad. Which essentially is also our Terraria session. Oh, and this one like kind of breaks out the games I have been playing otherwise. Omori. I have to actually like play Omori. I streamed it once on the Creators Against Normalcy channel, and like it's just so hard to get enough of us because I wanted like us as a group, like kind of like a voice act our way through it. Maybe what I'll do is because I do have plans upcoming in the future. Once I get those plans rolling, maybe I'll like revisit Omori. But Stardew Valley definitely is another game where I have never actually sat down and give it like the good old try. It's a game that's fun. It's a game that interests me. I think one of my goals for 2024 will be actually playing like doing a full playthrough of Stardew Valley, whatever that may entail. I don't mean 100% the game or anything, but like just kind of like giving it like the good old experience of like getting at least like to like the later parts of the game where it's like, okay, this is the parts that start repeating, and then you have to start like completing stuff and things like that. Because Stardew Valley is also one of those games that are very much suited to me. But it's like those are Stardew Valley, the Rune Factory series, Story of Seasons, all games I really love, and then I just get distracted, and then like I'm just gone, and then I just forget where I was, and I go, oh, time to start anew. Like months or not years after. Stardew Valley is one of those games for me. But both games like I want to actually give like more time to, definitely. In general. But with that said, Hollow Knight dominating my January does not surprise me. We're kind of like in between releases, and then they had like new randomizer settings that got updated that streamlines some of the randomizer stuff. A lot of fun. Let's see, my February, they say I did Terraria, which is essentially just T-Mod Loader. Hollow Knight, of course, as well. And then let's see. Oh, I can't see all of this, so let's see. Oh, okay. I think this was when I was testing out my Steam Deck, because this includes a lot of games like Death End Request, Left 4 Dead 2. I believe I did a stream with my friend Kuzuri, who randomly hit me up and was like, "Hey, you want to do modded Left 4 Dead 2?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, let's go for it." And we did that at a night, and that was a lot of fun. Axiom Verge, I think I did like 2 streams on. Metrovania, I have to get back to. Time Spinner, I've been doing on and off since on randomizers, so you know that's a new one in my library of randomizers I play now. Dead Cells, another game I have to get back into. I started playing Honey Pop 2, and I like the double puzzle mechanic that they added into it. It is a adult game though, so I cannot tell you to look it up or play it here, but I have played a little bit of it off stream. I do have to give it more time and actually beat it. The Master Chief Collection, I remember we spent a long time getting the settings to work, and we finally got them like settings I like. And the irony is I'm gonna have a new PC built basically January, basically like in less than a month. once I go to pick up the graphics card for it sometime in early January, and that'll be a wash. I have to redo all of my settings. Also, stream idea. Maybe I'll build that PC. I'll build that PC like on stream, because literally I think there's only one component I'm taking out of my current PC that's going into the new one, and that's my Elgato capture card, my PCI capture card. Death End Request is definitely a game I was trying out on Steam Deck because it actually works on Steam Deck. Does not work on my PC, so that was also nice. And apparently I have 4 more because I was doing a lot of that. More Hollow Knight in March for stream. Let's see, we have Binding of Isaac. Oh yeah, we did do that. Fruit of Grisaya, I was testing on Steam Deck. Crosscode, I was actually giving another chance. I didn't like the game when I first played it, but playing it now, playing again this year, the game is a lot better than I gave it credit for. I don't know what changed between then, but it's just in general. Sakura Clicker is one of those games I randomly play on and off. It's just a clicker game, whatever. Dead Cells, of course, I was still playing that on and off because it probably started late February into early March. Trying to get back in the swing of things. I probably fell out of the swing of things again, which is I have to play it again. Grisaya Adventure Volume 1. This is a visual novel I constantly start playing and then stop playing. If I want to play visual novels like the Grisaya Phantom Trigger Octology, because I think there's 8 of them now. Or there's 9, so it might be a nonology at this point. Because I think there's a 5.5 as well. I honestly just should play through it and just maybe I'll revive Monday night live streams on my YouTube again. Just 7 o'clock every Monday, 2 hours until we beat like every Grisaya Phantom Trigger visual novel. I might do the same for like other visual novels I started in 2022 and I stopped. The ones that come to mind specifically. Here, let me open my Steam library because I also did a thing for myself where I can kind of organize stuff a little bit better. There's also 2 other visual novels, Himawari, that I want to give more time to. Although I streamed it, I never re-uploaded it, and then Island, which I actually I have footage of still, because I played 8 hours of it, but I don't have 8 hours of it on YouTube yet because I was editing them down to 30-minute chunks. I might go back to editing down the rest of it and then going back to streaming it every once in a while, but because I would have edited it, I would remember details of it. It has a very nice quality of life way of like getting back into like the paths and stuff, because like it seems that like you don't have many long lasting choices in your routes that don't just lead to a separate route, so it makes it very easy to like just jump back into a different route and stuff. But yeah, Island is also another visual novel I want to get to, but definitely the Grisaya Phantom Trigger series. Ultimate Chicken's Horse, I don't think that's gonna surprise anybody, but usually we either play like an interesting little game like on Sundays on the Creators Against Normalcy Twitch channel, or we play like in a multiplayer game like Ultimate Chicken Horse, 100% orange juice, etc. You have a lot of fun with those. But as you can see, we have some of the other ones we played. Time Spinner once again because of randomizers there. Rabby Ribby, Rabby Ribby for funsies. I was like trying to see how fast I could get to Rabby Ribby Town. I think I got to like 20 minutes maybe to get there. Also like trying to like skip the first power-ups and stuff. Very interesting way of playing the game. Celeste, I was just trying to get back into the swing of things via Steam Deck so that I can beat like the DLC because I never actually played through it. The Messenger I was trying out for Messenger I was trying out for randomizer purposes. A game I should actually just play normally and then play the randomizer after, realistically though. Blasphemous is one of those games I did as like this game seems interesting on the career against normalcy side, and I think on my side as well, and I think it is interesting just in general. Little Witch Nobita is a game I was trying out on Steam Deck to see how it plays on there. Plays pretty good. I think people overhyped how hard it is. Didn't seem very hard. Just a game that requires a lot of patience. Melty Blood type Lumina. I love my fighting games, even though my charts don't show it. It's just I don't have the time to like get good at them, and so I don't play them as much. And there's more. I wonder if there's a way to like see the 11 more and stuff. I don't know. May apparently I did Idle Showdown. Doesn't surprise me. I think that's when I was on my full randomizer kick, so I was probably doing some Metro randomizers, SMZ3 randomizers, Link to the Past randomizers, some more World randomizers. Oh my gosh, that art is huge. Let's get... Okay, I think it fixed itself. I have no idea where the window went. Let's just hope that's close enough to where it was. So yeah, like the May and June are probably slower because I was also like at this like fully focused on playing Final Fantasy 16, Tears of the Kingdom. Or does 16 not come out yet? Either way, Tears of the Kingdom and Honkai Star Rail came out these months, so end of April. So if May and June seem a little bit and if you must know, I basically uploaded every Honkai Star Rail stream I did for like versions 1.0, 1.1, and 1.2 if I'm not mistaken. Maybe even more. Although I started picking and choosing some of them. Some of them are just me grinding and it's like they're talking and like it felt like it didn't add much. I wasn't even talking about like interesting stuff at the times. So I was like, you know, obviously it's stuff you'll miss too if you only watch YouTube, but you know, it's fine. I don't care. You know, do whatever you want. And then we got another attempt at T-Mod Loader, Terraria, which is there. But then now, no, we're going back to like other like games that we did. And these were games I did definitely on Sundays. Did a little bit of Tunic. Tunic's a very nice little game. Record of Lodoss War, Beetleid and Wonder Labyrinth. Very fun Metroidvania as well. Vampire Survivors, the classic. The classic Vampire Survivors like, because it is Vampire Survivors. A very fun game. To this day, I still play this. I still whip it out every once in a while to play it. Very fun. It's also free on like iOS, which I didn't know until my little sister told me. She said, "Hey, this game's free." I'm like, "Oh, really?" It just is. And we're at the Hollow Knight. We got a good chunk of Holocure because this one 0.6 came out on Steam. And then, of course, we had some other games, some Jackbox. After Image as well was probably on the Sunday stream. I don't remember much about After Image. I think it had a very interesting, interesting mechanics, though, what I remember. And then we had September, big month, because we also played Spell Disc for the first time. I wonder if I could find it, but let me see if I can open up a new window without screwing anything up. Oh, good, I can. But I think my first video of Spell Disc, which wasn't even a edited down or anything, but it's just me uploading stuff, right? Because I thought the game was very interesting. Yeah, Spell Disc 1, new early access roguelike, has 149 views. So people liked it, I guess, enough to kind of check out the game from there. That's cool. I thought the game was very cool. This game, I streamed it 4 or 5 times. Very fun game. and they've done a lot of updates since I've last played it. So like I'm looking forward to like seeing what's new, because like it is a lot of fun. It's like in that Vampire Survivors as genre, Ultimate Chicken Horse is there again. Holocare's still there, but we also added. So I play Mahjong Solitaire when I just feel like it. Oh yeah, that's another game I played like that's not on Steam. Mahjong Soul, which is a lot of fun. But we had some Slay the Spire. We had some, some more Hollow Knight, some Mahjong Solitaire, which I don't think I streamed. But I definitely streamed the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We had that crazy run where we did like 3 restarts and stuff. That was a lot of fun. What is this giant thing called Power Wash Simulator? 80% of my game time in October. I mean, like we had Spell Disc and Spell Disc and Hollow Knight in there, and as well as Muse Dash, because I started a Muse Dash randomizer. We did some morning streams where we committed tax evasion via Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. We did try restarting a Core Keeper a P2P server, and of course we had more Holocure there as well. Core Keeper is still a lot of fun. They added like a bunch of new stuff, so that was kind of cool, like to experience it. Although then I found out from Code that he's actually still been playing it on and off. November we did a one shot. It was like 8 hours long of Johanna the Parhelion Blaze in the Deep Blue. Another game where let me open the window again. Just to see. Another game that actually did fairly well on the YouTubes. Which thank you. This goes to anybody who watches my YouTube videos. Like once again, thank you for watching. Because like my subscribers have gone up like a few dozen this year, which is I'm very thankful for. My just to give you like a few stats, I think my followers increased on Twitch by like 70 or 80. My YouTube subscribers, which has stagnated, has gone up like a few dozen, like I want to say like close to like 2.5 dozen, like which is like 30 people. And all I do is really just which I don't advertise or anything for it, But like, my Johanna video got like 40 views, which is nice, Oh god. My 1.6 special reaction is at 1.7k. Thank you to that too. My like Twitter followers has exploded by like 100. So like thank you guys so much for like just I'm not good at this kind of like being a content creator thing. I'm a do as I say, not do as I do type. Very much so. Like I do not put the effort in to be a true content creator. I have a full-time day job that is a lot of time and a lot of stress that keeps me from like focusing in on like outside of work on this stuff that I love doing. But thank you guys for being here. I've had some off days. I've streamed almost every day towards the latter half of the year, just because I just wanted to increase my frequency in streaming, and like thank you so much for sticking it out with me on that journey. I appreciate it. We have new viewers and regulars now on the channel because of that, as well as new faces like popping in with consistency, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Because that's why like I play games like like Johanna the Parhelion and just go, you know what, let me stream this for 8 hours. Like I'm having a good time. You guys are having a good enough time to like stick around for it. I was able to I was able to find a new content creator on Twitch and then raid them with like 6 or 7 people, which like I usually don't raid unless like I have like enough people for it. Of course, they have more Holocure still, and we played 46 other games in November alone, and that's from just like probably trying out different randomizers and stuff, and like picking up new games, like, you know. Got back to Rabbit Ring and it looks like too. Of course, December. What would December without a little more Holocure? Oh no, this is Times for Rabbit Ring as Vampire Cyrus, as well as, you know, playing Tevi and Holo Parade. I tried the game of life with friends. That was really funny. I'm very bad at winning the game of life. I think that shows IRL too. Tevi was a lot of fun to stream. I will probably go back to Tevi at some point. I've been trying out Holo Parade off stream. Very fun as well, I'll say. Of course, I say, oh, you play more games on more than one device. Windows, Steam Deck. Playtime, Windows, Steam Deck. And the reason why I have more time on Windows than I do on Steam Deck is because literally I would have played more on Steam Deck if I didn't have what's called electricity issues, and that's what eventually led me to like, oh, let's do this weird thing where I'm just streaming every day randomly, like doing AM streams and then like evening streams. Like it started with Honkai Star Rail, and we wanted to play more Honkai Star Rail. But then also like wanted to play like Tears of the Kingdom and stuff at the same time. And then like with FF16 and stuff and FF14, my FF14 playing as well, taking up with like evenings. I was just like, oh yeah, let me like just stream more, and just like, I know not everyone has probably had the same experience in games this year, but like for me, games have been so fun in 2023. I'm having a lot of fun. I have to renew my Final Fantasy 14 subscription and play more of it. Do want to get through more of that story, get it into like the next major story arcs and see what that's about, you know, story wise. I'm having a lot of fun in Genshin Impact too again. Ever since I went to like the Summerfest at the World Trade Center in New York City, in Manhattan, there. Like I've been having like just hanging out with Genshin fans who have the same problems with the game that I do and enjoy similar things to what I do as well. Like it's a nice change in it was a nice change of pace that made me go, oh, Genshin's still fun sometimes, you know? So like, you know, that's been fun. Honkai Star Rail is a blast. I love its permanent mode content, especially Simulator Universe specifically. Love Simulator Universe. It kicks my butt. I get frustrated sometimes because of it. It surprises me, and I cackle like a maniac sometimes when it does beat me over the face, and it's just a lot of fun. But that doesn't mean like I haven't had fun playing like on my Steam Deck, on Steam on Windows. Doesn't mean I didn't have fun playing on my Switch, my PS5. I think we played Sonic Frontiers this year. I beat Persona 5 Royal off stream this year, in like January, finally, and that was a lot of fun. I wanted to play Final Fantasy 16 again so badly, and it's just my electric situation is not fully sorted yet. But I do want to play that really badly as well. Again. Because that game is a lot of fun. Let's see. 20 games they said I played on. Oh yeah, Lost Ruins. This is a game that randomly, like, at the end of a stream, I had no lower sound, right? Yes, I played my Marin Forest on Steam Deck, in quotations. What I was doing is I was playing it on my TV off stream. I picked up Code Vein again. Was having fun with that, like on my Steam Deck. Like I said, I tried out Death End Request on my Steam Deck again. I could probably actually get my Steam Deck to see what I've been playing on it right now, or see what I have installed on it. I know I've been playing 30XX Alina as well. I tried out Grisaya, the Fruit of Grisaya. Didn't play well on Steam Deck. But Crusade Phantom Trigger visual novel did actually play very well on it. So that was kind of cool. Axiom Verge, yeah, I definitely streamed it via Steam Deck. Played it on a controller though. And this is like talking about some of the games I play on controller. Johannes Unfair literally did 1 8-hour stream. Spell Disc, I've done like a little more than 8 hours as you can see. But like Hollow Knight and Holy Cure, I definitely play with controller. Ultra Chicken Horse, I play with controller as well. My longest day series, 11 days. Doesn't surprise me. This is probably like in between major updates for Honkai Star Rail. And it was obviously prior to Furina's release in Genshin, so I wasn't playing Genshin as much. Oh good. Then now we can actually see like the full list of games I've been playing this year. So now I can talk about them more individually for games I did not talk about yet. For example, I didn't talk about the fact that I restarted playing Code Vein on and off a little bit for a little bit of time. Game's fun. It's actually harder than I originally remember it being, which is kind of funny when you're trying to take your time with the game and stuff. Ember Knights. Oh yeah, me and Shadow have been beasting at Ember Knights, having a lot of fun with that. Game is a lot of fun. It's up to 3 people. I think our next step for Ember Knights is definitely finding a third and just having 3. Oh, actually up to 4. Oh, this is 1 session played this year. That's not true. We definitely played more than once. I feel like maybe it was only once this year. I mean, he's been playing a lot of Timberborn stuff. He's also been very busy, Shadow, with work and things like that. So maybe that's why. But definitely, like, that's a game. Like, if we get like a second or a third a third or a fourth person with us, they play with some regularity. That'd probably pick up, you know, on our end. Binding of Isaac's still fun to this day. Obviously, I own Afterbirth Plus now. And when I originally made my Let's Play of it, it was just for Rebirth. I got all the endings on for Rebirth, like way back in like 20. I want to say 2017 maybe 2016, something like that. Yeah, I talked about Honey Pop 2 already. Game of Life 2. The game is actually really funny. D-Lit, Lost Ruins. Oh yeah, these are all games that I've already talked about. Oh, Bloodstained Ritual of Night. Yeah, Bloodstained Ritual of Night has a built-in randomizer, which I really like, you know? It's a lot of fun. Makes it a lot of fun to play. Celeste, I'm tempted to do like another playthrough from scratch, just so I can like reacquaint myself with the mechanics of it, and then to eventually like, tackle the DLC, like the final chapter. It's heavy. Obviously, I want to get back into playing more. Bloodstained Ritual of Night does suffer from the I don't complete randomizer runs of this game syndrome, though. Unlike Hollow Knight, Time Spinner, and other randomizers I do, when I do the Bloodstained randomizer, I just don't finish it in a lot. Crosscode is a game I want to get back into playing more. Maybe I'll stream it again. I don't know yet. But like I said, I'm more interested in streaming Stardew Valley Omori in 2024 at some point, like actually beating those, and Crusade Phantom Trigger Volume 1. River City Girls is a game that I've been playing off stream. I want to beat River City Girls before I play River City Girls 2. The problem is River City Girls doesn't have a online multiplayer. Hence why it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Sora Alicization Lycoris. This game lags like a mofo on my PC, which is why I can't play it there. And you might be like, wow, trash game about SAO games. The SAO games stories are actually, in my opinion, better than the anime stories. Like, I would say light novels and video games do very well for the story. Anime is pretty weak. It's actually the weakest out of like the original source light novels, the manga, and then it's anime, in that order, in my opinion. It just takes out a lot of characterization and makes Kirito like bearable, you know? Mighty Gumball Burst is a game I randomly picked up and tried out. It's okay. I don't remember much about it. I know I have it on Steam Deck, if I'm not mistaken. ActRaiser Renaissance. ActRaiser is a classic game. It's like fun. I don't know how to really describe it otherwise. I did not know I played Getting Over with Ben and Fadi this year. Oh no, I did it once because I think it was just me and Tom during like a Sunday stream. He just randomly recommended it to me because I still owned it. I never beat it, so I was like playing it and trying to like refigure it out. But like, since I've originally played this, I have a much more sensitive gamer mouse, and it is so much harder in my opinion because you have to use. I'm a lot more twitchy on my mouse then, because like my mouse can go crazy now. You know, this subtle movements right here. It's just moving all over the place. Oh yeah, they do. So there's actually a link to like my prior years. So these are games from January 1st and the last second of December 14th. Okay. Includes no offline mode time, which makes sense. Includes time running tools and other types of non-game software. Makes sense. Okay, and like controller denotes playtime on Activision reviews or playtime on Steam Deck. So if I were to play a Steam Deck game with controller and mouse, would it count it as control? With keyboard and mouse, would it count as controller? Curious. But yeah, no, I can actually see like compare my 2022 real quick. So just to see what my 2022 looked like, I played 59 games, 23. It's about the same. I had a lot more keyboard, mouse versus controller though. Yeah, Core Keeper I play keyboard mouse. Vampire Survivors keyboard mouse. Sea Bible or Terraria I play keyboard mouse. That doesn't surprise me. Has this changed any? Metroidvania roguelike 2D. Oh, a lot less 2D fighter. That makes sense. Because I think this year this was the year I played like BlazBlue, right? I still played Master Duel back then? Oh yeah, I played Master Duel. There's a Himawari there. Yeah, because I have friends of mine who played Master Duel. Oh yeah, I bought Peach Splash last year, I think. There's gotta be some like really random. Oh yeah, I played Dalgun Double Piece and Mabinogi too. Minoria. 100% OJ. Actually, I'm surprised it didn't show my 100% OJ time, but I did play that like last week, I think. There's the Ember Knights. Kind of. Bunny Must Die. Yeah, Ember Knights definitely took more of my time. RetroArch is definitely me like playing around with stuff. 6-day streak. Oh yeah, that's right. I got this game on Lobotomy Corporation. I read through the tutorial and okay, I'm done playing for now. And never went back. It's like I never actually played Grease. Oh, we had Skullgirls there. Oh, that's right. I was trying out fighting games on my Steam Deck too. So Skullgirls, Under Night in Birth is there. I thought Guilty Gear would be here. I guess not. When did I play Guilty Gear? That's the question I have to ask myself. When did I play Guilty Gear? Yeah, one day maybe all my friends wanted to play Skullgirls. I was like, okay, I'm down. Obviously, we're in 2023 now, so yeah. In comparison, how many fighting games I play other than like Idol Showdown, right? Yeah, I don't see Guilty Gear on this one either. When did I play Guilty Gear? I thought I owned it on PC. I have to own it on PC. Because I remember I played it. I don't know on Steam, it's gonna say last played 2021 or something, huh? Actually, I should add a fighting game one. So I have quite a few of them. Oh, last was December 18, 2022. That's why. So I played it like just after their cutoff of like when they do stuff. Okay, that makes sense. That's like Mobile Type Luna. Oh, March 31st. That makes sense. They put Puyo Puyo Tetris down as fighting game. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, also on Steam, like I'm using like their dynamic collections to kind of like organize some of the games. So this way, like I'll be able to like go, oh, I want to play like this style of game like today or that style of game today, and it'll be easier to do so. Yeah, like I don't know, looking at this game list, it just makes me want to play more of these games, you know? Like I want to play more Ember Knights with Shadow, hopefully when he has time. You know, I want to play more Minecraft. I want to get T-Mod Loader working. You know, I want to play some more Code Vein. I want to see more of Core Keeper. There's like a new Turnip Boy game that's gonna come out at some point. So that's gonna be interesting. Honey Pop 2 Double Date has more like interesting mechanics compared to the first one that I want to do. Lost Ruins is interesting as well. Want to play more of that. Actually, most of Metroidvania is on here. I want to play more of. Definitely want to play more Stardew Valley Omori. Tunic actually pretty good. Crosscode I want to give a good a proper chance to. Meth just recently gifted me Blasphemous 2, which gives me more of a reason to play more Blasphemous and maybe Blasphemous 2 at some point. I do want to like get good at fighting games. Once again, that's a time dedication problem that I have. That's really it's the same reason why, like for example, like I play a lot of Smash Brothers. I'm still okay at Smash Brothers. I'm not good or not terrible, but I'm not good, in my opinion. I'm like just mid or okay. Minoria, another one. I've done the first boss hit list to get like their special item, and it's pretty good. So like that might be worth doing. 30XX, another game I want to play a little bit more of. You know, we're gonna play Jackbox Party Packs every once in a while in general on our group channel, or like with friends every once in a while. And there's obviously some clear holes in gaming on my end. Like obviously I'm gonna gush about Honkai Star Rail, but on the flip side, like I don't plan on playing Baldur's Gate 3 or Lethal Company. Two big ones that like all my friends are playing other than myself. And like for me, like I'm just not interested in like a D20 system. And at that point I want to get like a friend group together on a consistent basis, even if it's online, to like just play D&D at that point, you know? Because like that's even more and funnier creativity. And like I said, Crusader Phantom Trigger Volume 1. I'll get it up and running, you know? I'll get it up and running. I'll probably play less Sakura Clicker in all honesty. I barely played it as is this year. I don't like, but it always seems to sneak in. I'll probably still play Mahjong Solitaire in general because it's nice just waste a little bit of time to do that. But you know, you might see another Mahjong Soul stream or two every once in a while is what more likely happen. One of my friends actually organized a online Mahjong Soul kind of like hangout day, and it was fun. I was trolling. It was a good time. I'm not sure if you'll see more Left 4 Dead 2 for me personally. I do like the game, but I am not going to play it by myself. So if there's people that want to play Left 4 Dead 2 with me, with Neptunia mods in my case, like I'm always down. Just not a game I'll play by myself. So, and that's true for like, you know, some games. Master Chief Collection, Halo I'll play by myself. I don't mind playing Halo by myself, but when it comes to like other FPSs, I'm not a big FPS person, so I'll have fun playing Left 4 Dead 2 with other people. Just requires other people, you know? Hey, Johanna 100%ed in one go. I'm kind of sad, like it's just done, but at the same time I had a lot of fun doing it. So like, while it's sad that it's ended, the experience was fun, a lot of fun, you know. I do want to make more Holocure videos, but it's just like I don't really have anything to add other than the fact that I'm just trying to get all the achievements, like slowly. I guess I could probably set a deadline of trying to get all the current in-game achievements before version 0.7 releases, which will give me like maybe a few months. But realistically, like we'll see. Just playing on and off casually and just trying the new characters when they come out is a lot of fun for me already. And just playing the game in general is still a lot of fun for me, even without new content. But it's like at the same time, it's like, you know, I want to do like more randomizer stuff, like Muse Dash. There's a lot of randomizer. It's been a lot of fun, things like that. And there are new games coming out that I'm looking forward to. For example, and also like I want to try to do more tabletop stuff. Like that is an idea I've been like bouncing around. Is like maybe making a tabletop setup, so to speak. It's an idea I'm kicking around. I'll see about if it's how feasible it is. But if it is, you know me, I'll find a way to do it. I know it is feasible. I know people have done it. It's just I don't know a way for me to do it feasibly. Cause like I have an L-shaped table and it's a mess on like my L side. But if I can like get that cleaned up, maybe do something about like my camera mounting maybe have a camera mounting solution so I can still like face capture for the VTuber face and also have like a top down setup. That'd be good. There's probably like a tutorial for like if you get like a GoPro. That's what I'm thinking of, buying a GoPro maybe at some point later in the year, just so I could do like top down captures with like a formal thing, and then I'll put it on like some sort of stand. I'll stand above it with like decent lighting, so like it'll be like kind of like but you can't see my hands move when I do this, but it'll be like kind of like having like something that goes over like the L-shaped space on like the smaller part of the L of my L-shaped desk, where then I can like display like a tabletop game and then have the lighting and stuff to capture it. Probably could do this with like some decent USB routing and like one of those USB headers, and and then I just need to like make a proper formal like thing to hold all of it. And then the camera has to have a good enough field of view to capture everything. And then it's a matter of like making sure the image is corrected so it doesn't like fish lens in the corners. And removing a lot of crap, which will be the easier part, because by the time I can afford to do all this, I would also clean out the rooms in question that have the crap that needs stuff cleaned out of it, so I can put the crap that's in here into those rooms instead. Actually, very feasible for like the latter half of 2024. So maybe you'll see like some newer streams on my end. I've been also like kicking around the idea of like potentially VR or like motion, like a Mokopi or motion capturing like my model as well. But those are all like kind of like those are like more pipe dreams right now for now, and not in the sense that it's not possible, but in the sense that like it's not realistic at this time. Like things would have to change for me to decide to go that route, those routes, you know? So it's like it's not happening yet. I'm more focused on like the more immediate stuff. Like the fact that like in like 2 days I'm probably gonna do I have a New Year's stream. Which will probably date horribly because this video will probably go up at some point. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. I don't know when this video is coming up on YouTube, but no, I have ideas for like 2024. Like, and I'll be honest, I was thinking of like maybe like doing some like streaming a lot less or like cutting down streaming. But because I have like the motivation to drive and ideas for like some cool streams potentially, they're not gonna stop. At the same time, I'm still going to play a lot of like the games I'm playing. You can see me play randomizers. You can see me play Honkai Star Rail and other gacha games. I know no one wants to watch me play Genshin Impact. You can see Genshin Impact. I don't care. I really love this current banner's characters, Furina and Navia. Furina is like easily my favorite character in Genshin, and Navia is easily top 5 for me right now in Genshin. So, you know, pretty strong showing Genshin Impact. Honkai Star Rail has had a very strong showing in all 2023. That's like, in all honesty, like in terms of game that like I can say with some confidence I'm getting closer to like the kind of the end game. I'm very bad at it, but I am at the end game, the end game stuff, the forever content, so to speak. Probably one of my games of the year, easily. Final Fantasy 16, I need to play more of, but that game is also like easily one of my games of the year as well. Holocure, also in one of my games of the year. And then for like newcomers to the scene, for me personally, Spelldisc gets a special shout out right now, just because I'm like, game's a lot of fun. Game's a lot of fun. And then like, yeah, I hope I play more Ember Knights this year as well. Me and Shao like have a lot of fun playing it together. And like I said, if we can get like a third person to join us in our shenanigans in that game, it'll be so much fun to do so. There have been a lot of one and done streams, like where I played these games like maybe once or twice. Game of Life 2 definitely is one of those. Axiom Verge, I think I streamed only twice. Lost Ruins, I think I streamed twice, maybe. Dealing Wonderland, I think I did twice. Aftermath, I did once. Heavy, I did once. I think I did The Messenger once, but that's understandable. I don't know anything about the game. I just need to learn more about the game before I play it again. So like for those games I only played once this year, I hope I will see you guys in the future at some point. Maybe. And like, you know, there's a lot of ideas of kicking around, like even like potentially like beating every game I own on like a certain console. Even, but like it's like impossible because, like, for example, like if I want to be like your average JRPG, it's gonna take me 50 hours. Like on a good day, on a good run. 50 hours if I stream on average 3 hours a night, or 3 hours or like 3 times 12, or like 40 hour 10 hours. I'll say around 10 hours a week. A 50-hour game means it'll take me 50 weeks if I stream it on like straight. So it's not a realistic goal unless like I can either find more time or just become better at games that I can like breeze through more of them quicker somehow. It was a JRPG, I don't know. Obviously longer streams is also a potential. I think that's what I did for like Deltarune. Is I just streamed more. Also, like I did that for Honkai Star Rail. I think like the first week of release, I averaged like 5 hours a stream. I streamed like 5 times or whatever. The first week is so I streamed it like 25 hours week 1 easily. And like the next week, because I had the extra like 2-3 days, like it was like easily another like 30 hours week 2. And I like slowed down a little bit, so it was like another 20 hours like the third week. It was like an insane amount of hours I did right away. I wonder if there's any place that tells me how much I've like streamed it. I wonder if there's like a Twitch recap for the like a similar thing, but you know, it'd be interesting to see is like what have I played this year on Twitch? Because it would be a better representation of like the games that you've seen on my channel only specifically. But like, you know, this one is fine too, like, because like I said, it's nice reminiscing. Even if I don't remember all these games, like, well, what if Timeline View actually does it? Oh yeah, so this actually divides it based off of what months I played what. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so cool. You can see I'm a lot lighter in like the end of the year, or after the release of Tears of the Kingdom and Honkai Star Rail. When did Final Fantasy 16 release actually? Final Fantasy 16 release date. It was June 22nd. Actually, yeah, that explains that too. So June, April, strong until the end of April into May. This is all Honkai Star Rail Tears of the Kingdom's fault. And then going to June, this is Honkai Star Rail and Tears of the Kingdom, and then into Final Fantasy 16's fault. And that's why like the latter half of my year is much less gaming time on like Steam and Steam games than it is at the beginning. Because at the beginning, it's like, oh, essentially, like I'm playing like games on my Steam Deck and / my PC, and then like right here, it's like, oh, Honkai Star Rail released, and boom, cuts into the playtime of my PC games by a lot. Game's good. I think Honkai Star Rail is my game of the year, like personally, just from playtime alone. Close second being like, for playtime, close second probably be like Final Fantasy 16 and then Tears of the Kingdom in that order. Also at the beginning of the year, I probably had some Sonic Frontiers, which is why January is like a little bit lighter as well. Which I have to really play more of. But yeah, I think this is a good recap. I think this is a good place to call it. This has been KRanime. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, I hope that your year of video gaming has been very good too. And that I hope that it stays very amazing for you, you know? think mine has been pretty good, despite some of the questionable games I play. And I hope that yours was. Hope that yours will be in 2024. I personally am looking forward to stuff in 2024 as well too. So, thank you for watching. Have a good one and peace. Have a good night.